Hello, everybody. Today, I want to talk about money, financial freedom, and this fucking fear in the field. Can you feel that? Like, that's a lot of energy going on right now. So, Gate 34 is pushing us into our purpose, into our next level. And there's so much fear in the field. Like, it's crazy. The duality, can you feel it? So today, like, you get a riff around science, insights about what's going on, a lot of emotions. But first, before we go in the depth, I want to hear from you. How are you feeling? Megan, hello. I'm so happy that I went live later, that you made it, because I was planning to go live 1 hour earlier. Then I had some magic happening. One amazing, incredible projector, I was on a call with her. She won the giveaway of the Big Money Masterclass. 3 hours. Who watched the masterclass? Say, I did it. It was, how did you like it? Let me know in the comments if you watched it. And she won the giveaway. It was a 20-minute session with me. And she also joined the 6-month mentorship program with me. Hi, Flavia. You also are in the 6-month mentorship program. Hella is also in. I'm so freaking excited for all the fierce, fiery women who are in for the ride to build their business to 6 figures with me. I'm so freaking excited. And we start on December 3rd with It Factor, the first program. You can join only the first program, It Factor, if you want to attract soul clients, dream clients, and make more money. That's the program for you to unlock your magnetism, the pull that you feel so around me. This is what everybody has in your design. There is an It Factor, and we're gonna go deep into that in It Factor. So if you, I decided as a Thanksgiving, first, happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans. Happy Thanksgiving. And I decided to extend the special offer for all the programs that I offered, the pull, It Factor, and the 6-figure coach until tomorrow, because that's my gift for you. I know there's a lot of things going on and around the holidays. So if you feel the pull to either join the pull, Soul Client Attraction, that's the 1-day masterclass, 2-hour intensive, or the 10-day program, It Factor. I mean, It Factor, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for it. Then you can message me. There is a payment plan for It Factor. So, you know, if you want to join with a payment plan for It Factor and join the 6-figure coach later, you can totally do that too. But the best of the best is the 6-month 6-figure coach program. I'm freaking in love with it, and I'm freaking in love with all the women who are joining. And I also honor all of you who are joining and facing that freaking fear. There is always fear in the up-leveling, but right now it's really dense. So let me know in the comments, how are you feeling today? How was your week so far? How is the vibe? For me, it is a navigating through fog. One day, high vibe, holding the energy for the best month ever, like on the trajectory of the record month. But you know what? I always tell you, money is just the byproduct. I feel just so freaking incredible this month. Like a totally new woman. And I want everyone here on the call and in this community to feel so freaking amazing. So you're gonna get some fire from me today. And I'm wearing everything. Like, I'm wearing the scarf and everything, and I'm slowly taking everything off because I'm heating up. Not really good, still too high fever. I have to listen to you. Yes, Flavia. Oh my God, can we all send Flavia a lot of love, please? She is sick with the C thing. I don't say it because otherwise Facebook gonna knock me out, and Instagram here too. Who's here on Instagram? Say hi in the comments. I want to say hi. Hello. So many women are new here. And then we send more love to Flavia because she's like a queen. I literally have no words. She has fever. She had fever on the master class. She stayed for 3 hours, 3 freaking hours in this master class, and joined the 6-figure coach program. Holy crap, you are the queen. And that's exactly what is going on in the field right now. We are pushed. Hey, Michelle. Oh, so good. Hey, so good to see you. So let me just take this cashmere scarf off. The rock and roll vibes are on because we are rocking and rolling this week's energy, right? So a couple of things. As I said, come join the pull it factor or go all in into this 6-figure coach with me. It's going to be amazing. And you can even get VIP coaching from me with Voxer. That's a no-brainer. Second thing is, right now, you're on a, how do we call it? So it's a fork in the road. We have gate 34 in the sacral, active. My chart is like on fire. And you all feel the push from the universe forward. Yes, hi Alessandro. You feel the push forward into your next level, into your next step, forward, right? And then the fear kicks in and wants to pull you back. That's why I called this live. There's either financial freedom or you're stuck in money fear. So I'm gonna tell you the energy over the next 60 days, like the end of the year and going into the new year, it's gonna be split. You are really pushing forward into your most authentic self, into like March 2022. Put this down in your calendar. Okay, we're gonna play a game here. You're gonna go into your calendar and you put March 22, and then you say, remember what Ginger said on Thanksgiving, that March 2022, I'm gonna be a completely different woman. More my authentic self, more me, more financially free, more successful than I've ever been. Write that in your calendar in 2022. And then you're gonna send me a message, whether you're my client or you are in this community or not. I wanna hear from you, and you're gonna tell me what happened. Because I always am a projector, I'm Aquarius, I have certain information about energies and the gates and the channels and the planets. I know what's coming, but most women, except for my clients, are not listening to me, okay? But if you have it in your calendar, you can get reminded and will remember. But here's the thing, you can only be your most authentic self, your most free, successful, if you don't stay stuck in the overthinking and in the fear of, oh my God, shall I do it or shall I not? You know, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You feel the push now forward to certain things. For example, you all watched the 3-hour masterclass. Like I've never had so many signups for this masterclass. I've never had so many women reaching out, oh, I want to join. And I always know that my women, my clients, the ones who go through the fire, they're the ones who go through the fire and do it. And they're the 1%. And the 99% are not doing it because the fear kicks in. And so most people on this planet are dictated by fear, and the fear makes the decision, and not your fierce feminine force, she who you really are. And my job is it every day to show up and remind you who the fuck you are. Yes, Jenny, I'm super happy that you loved the class. And then I asked you, join the pull. If you have never worked with me and you feel activated by that class, then the next step is obvious. Join the pull or it factor, or go all in and go 6 months into the mentorship with me. You know, I always like, there's always something bigger. And it was, for me, it was the last free masterclass that I was doing. That was my decision. I'm shifting. There's a big activation through these 3-hour masterclass, and I will never do a free like this again. This chapter has closed because I want to go even deeper with every woman, and there will be a different concept needed for that. So I want to invite you, follow the pull that you feel, whatever you feel forward towards, and then do it. Don't overthink it. The reason why I'm in my business and in the woman that I am now is because I don't overthink it. Yeah. So again, there is still the special prize up for all the 3 offers. You can join, message me if you want it. But it is super important that you have to remind yourself, it is an invitation, a portal that goes up, that is open, and then it closed. And there are timelines. I had a visualization in my yoga mat, on my yoga mat today. And it is really timeline splitting now. The ones who say, I want it, I feel ready, amazing. And then the ones who are doing it. And there is a lot of stuckness and fear and overthinking. And there is a lot of freedom and, you know, the money and the impact and the traveling and the wildness and the freedom and the self-expression that we have. And yes, Flavia, you're afraid of this whole thing. But the thing is that I want to talk about that. It is normal. You know, at every level, I invest $15,000 per month in coaching and mentorship. So if you're this is my edge. Everybody has an edge, okay? My edge is 15,000. So, and the thing is that the fear is not ours. The fear is your inner child. The fear is your mother talking to you, no, don't do it. The fear is something telling you, I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. So I better not do it. But if you want to build a business, if you want to be independent, and to be honest, you have to be independent. Hi, Stephanie. You have to be independent. If you don't have your business up by 2023, things are going to be really, really, really hard. And after 2025, nothing is the same as it was now. So it is super important that you all have to understand, as an entrepreneur, we always walk with fear, okay? But our perspective has to shift on what actually gives us the feeling of safety. So everybody here 10 women live in my Facebook group. I'm super excited that everybody is here live with me. What do you think gives you more security? I want to ask you a question. It's super good. I have not prepared for this live, okay? It's just channeling. It's just my work, what I do with my clients every day. If you had the choice, I give you $1 million on the bank account here right away, or I'm gonna gift you the knowing how to make money over and 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 over again. The secret that everybody is looking for. The secret to get clients, the secret to be free, the secret to be independent, the secret to create the life of your dreams, to get the man that you desire, to have the house at the beach, to travel, whatever it is. What would you choose? Second one for sure, Corinna. So 9 women here. I want to see 1 or 2 in the comments. Even here on Instagram, let me know. What would you choose? Or the hello, or the manifester is, you are also joined the group, right? I'm on both. I'm here on Instagram and here in my group. So I'm super excited. Second one, Jenny. Okay. So the thing is, I'm spilling tea all over the place. The thing is that that's exactly this, that you think, we first think when we look at money that the money makes us safe. When I literally just had the conversation with the woman on the call who now is joining, even though she was super, challenged by this decision. We always are stretched. If you don't feel a stretch with the investment, there's no growth behind it. That's totally normal. It's totally normal. But it is, for me, a pull into growth. And without growth, there is no more confident, there's no more alignment. So we need to work through the fear. And the fear is always the evil, it's the darkness, it's the low frequency that wants to keep you small. So if you don't do it, if you don't trust yourself and you trust fear more, and I tell you, I have a defined spleen, I walk with fear all the time, and that's why I'm here to teach you this. Hi, Mirav. I teach you this, how to walk with fear and stay in your power. And especially as an entrepreneur, there's always we are only afraid because it's the unknown. So if you knew right away how to make the money, you would say yes, right? And invest, even though if you don't have the full amount. So I always invested from the beginning on, where I had no business. I was always investing the first installment, and then I freaking fly with the mentor, because I know when I am in her energy, I am way more capable than I am now, because she teaches me things, she unlocks things. I trust myself more, I'm more excited, I'm more magnetic, I'm more inspired. Let's go. So I bet on me, I invest in me. That's the biggest investment that you can do. Hello to Italy. That you can do in your life, okay? And the only reason why you feel unsafe is because you don't know. There's unknown. It's there. Your physical body is pouring out hormones to keep you safe. It's the same thing as going out in the wood in the dark and you go like, holy crap, that could be a bear or something dangerous. That's why you feel the fear. But if it was light, and if you knew the path, and you had all, everything, you knew that there's no one and there's nothing, there's no bear, you would not feel afraid. And the very false conditioning that we have in our upbringing, especially as women, is that we have never been taught financial empowerment. You have never been taught by your mother or your father how to really feel empowered around money. You were taught, you have to work for money so that someone else gives you money, so that money is an external thing that you get when you do something. And then that is more, you can drop in the comments your beliefs around money, and how your mother or father taught you money, or that it is more safe to get a job because then you have certain security of a monthly income. But I tell you, when they kick you out, like what is happening right now? Where's the security on this, in the collective, on this planet, with this whole thing that is going on? Is it really safe? Because they kick you out if you don't follow certain mandates, right? Or if suddenly the company doesn't, even beforehand, if suddenly the economy goes down and the company cannot pay you anymore, where's the security then? You always depend on anything external when you look at money as something that money is the thing. Yeah, that's true. It's the result. It's a thing. It's paper that someone gives you. But you think that, okay, if I don't have a job, then there's the client that gives me money. It's still externalizing your power. Bonsoir toutes. Bonsoir, Sonia. I don't believe it, but always heard you have to work hard for money. Yes, but you are still believing it, Flavia, because it is conditioned. You believe it until you have a different evidence and that you created. It's still ingrained in you. My father is a self-made millionaire, and he taught me I will never make so much money. That's my big pain. And so many people judged me because of the money of my father. Oh my God, Jenny, I can totally relate. My dad was not a millionaire, but he was a very, very successful manager. And I always was I heard from him that it is super hard work and that it is better to marry a rich man because it's easier. So it's like our fathers and even, I don't know, it is also their conditioning, right? It is nothing evil or intentional that they want to keep us small, but you see the conditioning gets passed on and on and on. And so, you know what? It is most likely that you have the only choice. You are the only woman, most likely, and for sure, when you're in my community, you are the only woman who is able to break the poverty patterns of your family. And even if you have money, it's still not enough, right? There's never enough. You feel fear around money. You feel not empowered around money. So it's still poverty patterns running the show. It's a programming. It's a poverty programming. It's victim consciousness. I am depending on something else. And so when you feel only safe around money when it's on the bank account, and you look at that number and you feel suddenly more safe in your body, it's even that is a codependency, because you give the power to money, you externalize it, and then you hold on to the money, but money wants to flow. And what I'm teaching right now is already one part of the module that we're going to go through an it factor. So if you want to attract an it factor, it's all about client attraction. The pull is all about client attraction, how to become the money magnet. And so the pull is the 1-day paid masterclass about how to become the client and money magnet. And we need to look at money and your energy and your system and your heart center, whether it's open or defined. There's the conditioning and the root and the spleen in the human design, to look at that, because you hold the coding in those centers from your parents. So yes, absolutely, Lynn. It is passed on and on and on. And so you are the only woman in your generation to break that programming. And so when you think it is safer to save money and don't invest, it is still, you don't feel empowered around money, because you think, oh, if I don't save it, actually that's lack energy. If you think you have to save it and hold on to it, it's lack energy, it's not abundance. And clinging and holding on to money is not opening up for more money. Money wants to flow. And so how I scaled, to be honest, from 50K to now close to 100K per month, like jumping up, was actually because I released more money. I worked less on the part of how can I make more money, call in more money, become the match. If you want to be the match for more money, you also need to look at how do you invest? How do you spend money? How do you pay your bills? How do you let money flow through you, come to you, be open to receive, but also open to release? And when you do that from an abundance energy of, I'm always a match for more. I always make more money. There's always more money coming in, even though maybe bills come up or whatever comes up, there's always because I am the creator of the money. So there is, and this is what we go deeper in It Factor. It Factor is a 10-day program. We have 5 modules, and 1 module is only about money energetics in your human design. Yes, Flavia. What about having to spend it fast when it's hard to get to the point of overflow? What's about having to spend it fast? So you think you have to spend it fast? So, okay. So when you think you have to spend it fast so that it is not too much, then you are afraid to hold. I also had to hold bigger numbers. Like on Monday, I did a transaction of 68,000 euros. And it was like, I was like shaking and nervous, but it was so fun to look how my body responded to transferring that amount of money. And it is normalizing big numbers, to be honest. But how do we normalize it? By having it more in your field and having different conversation with people about bigger numbers. That's why mentorship is super important. It's not about the how-to question in my world. In my world, it is really about identity work, mostly alignment work, identity work, to become the woman who holds more money. So when you are in my Voxer and in my one-on-one call, we only talk about that. That's why I decided to offer Voxer support to the 6-month mentorship, because it's super essential for really the woman who wants even closer support to have these conversations, high-level conversations every day. So, and as I said, Voxer only support is also available, or my private mentorship. If the 6 month is nothing for you, you can reach out to me at any time. I'm longing to grow more. I'm still codependent. I feel better with a big number in my bank account. So that's fake, because I'm going to tell you something, and that's an energy forecast. We will make changes in the financial system as well. So what if, I want to ask you very, very hard questions here. What if tomorrow they're going to switch off all the accounts and nobody has money on this bank account? So actually this is just a number in the computer. Then what? Will you be freaking out? Where's your security then? Where's your security? And I'm very triggered. I'm triggering you. Because I have the gate 6 in terms of the gate 6 of friction. There must be friction and fire so that you wake the fuck up to understand there is no security than you learning how to attract clients, how to build a business, that you are the source. You are the source. So you have to get your shit together over investing into a program where you feel called to, like I have, and teach you that and empower you and overcome your fear. Like, I need to learn that now. And I'm pushing you a little bit more into that direction because I know what's coming. I know what's coming, and so many people are not talking about it. You have to be financially free. You have to understand and know how to grow your business. And what came through was really this autonomy. Autonomy. I want to hear, where are you in your business? How much is your monthly income right now? Drop the number in the comments. Like, where are you right now? Under 10K, over 10K, 10, 20K, 30K, 50K. Because there are different things to look at every level. Okay. And so that's amazing. See, what I see right now. Okay. What I see right now, a lot of women are under 10K, but you have a fire in you. You feel this pull, right? You feel like, oh, holy shit, I need to get my shit together and I want to grow this business, right? So what I noticed in my world, actually, that the women I'm working with right now, they have no business or a small business, but so much fire. And the ones who have already a business, who are sitting at 20K or 15K per month, you're stuck. So you're not scaling, you're not getting to where you want to be, but there's still too much comfort. so you don't move. The pain is not there anymore. The desire is there, but the necessity to move. So I'm gonna challenge you, because you have to understand that you are in your power only when you take everything away, like no clients, no money, no bank account, nothing. And you still know, I still know what to do because I'm in my power. So if everything is away, I would come up with something. I would make it work. That's entrepreneurship. You are not you are not problem focused. You are solution focused. So I identify the situation. I don't call it a problem. It is a challenge to solve. And going all in and doing whatever it takes means I do it until the problem is solved, until I move and am where I want to be. That's a defined heart. That's my energy. That's entrepreneurship. Go back to our grandparents, how they build brick and mortar businesses. If you are now on your phone, you can build a business, okay? We have it way easier than them. But I see a lot of women, because of this phone, looking and comparing themselves with everyone else and overthinking it, and then analyzing the signs that the universe will give them, or the number that just appeared, and oh my God, maybe that's a sign and maybe I should not, or feeling into it and blah, blah, blah. The more you wait, the more space you give the fear. And so it is about and the whole human design, and studying human design is a shit show and is nothing worth. You can study your damn human design, but it is your conditioning that is actually dictating your actions. So if you know your authority, and you're feeling pulled towards something and you're not acting from it right away, and you let your mind kick in, the whole human design is worthless. And you're not actually in integrity with what you're wanting. And you're lying to yourself. So I'm speaking to your next level self, and I ask your next level self now, would she overthink it? Would she question it? Would she say, okay, fear, I see you, and fuck you, don't fuck with me, don't dictate my actions. Like I just turn away and do it. I just turn away and do it. So the identity work needs to be around always, it's a code. It's a code, and we go into an it factor deeper into this. The she code. Code she. Who is she? And you need to recode yourself. Okay? So ladies, it factor, I have decided as a Thanksgiving gift to offer a 4 and a 6 month payment plan for that. Okay, so that my phone is blowing up. Okay, Instagram, if I disappear, I will be back. So if you feel called to really become the woman, unlock your code she, your it factor, to call in, you feel all pulled to my energy. Yes? Okay, this is my it factor. I don't sugarcoat. I am me. I don't give a fuck if you're triggered. I call you forward. And this is what my clients really appreciate, because you get right where you want to be much faster. Yes? And even more self-expression, even more permission around your desires and what you really want, and the freedom, the independence, and most importantly, empowered. Empowered around money, independent. Independent means you don't depend, not on a client to feel good, not on money to feel empowered. This is the work that we're doing. And guess what? When you're so certain, when you're so confident and know who you are, then you attract clients. So it factor is for the woman who wants that feeling. And if you're still overthinking to join it, and you are telling me you're making under 10K, I say something is wrong. Ask yourself. You are choosing to stay in fear and stuck, rather than there is a way to teach you, to learn you, to get clients and attract and sell in a way, easier way then you're trying to do it right now. This is the magnetism. It's the expression magnetism, pulling people in by you being unapologetic yourself. Fuck the box vibes, really. So if you're interested in It Factor, I tell you, move, go, let's do it. Let's freaking fly. I mean, there's a no-brainer with a 6-month payment plan. And if you want to stay then in the 6-month mentorship, you can continue. I mean, I understand if you, like, there's a different, some women are having no business and going all in. That was me. This is Flavia. This is Eva. And some of you need a little warm up. So I give you a little fire. Okay. I give you all invitations, but I also project out the BS while you're still at 10K or under 10K. And sometimes we need a little, okay, because I see your potential. I see you. And so what is super important to understand is that the fear, the financial freedom, really financially free, friendly ass kicking and clarity, yes. Financially free. So Corinna, you are the splenic authority. What is your, let's share the authorities, girls. I'm splenic too. Eva is sacral. Jenny, what are you? Mirav, Lynn. I give you a lesson in understanding what's going on, because your spleen is your authority and your magnetic monopole is your path of least resistance. Your path of least resistance to where you want to go. And when you sit there and ignore your sacral, your spleen, your, I don't know, then okay, Mira, that's the type. Oh, I see. So girls, everybody who's new to my world and new to human design, after this live stream, you go into the guide section. Okay, Stephanie, you go into the, it doesn't matter. Okay, first assignment for everybody who's new, go into the guide section afterwards and watch all the classes in there, especially the first 3. The first 3, you will learn a lot about your human design in business. Okay. Second, when you join the pool, it's the 1-day masterclass next week, and it's 333 euros, 333 euros. You learn more about your human design and what is the one magnetic, the money magnet in your human design to pull in clients who pay in full. That's called the pull to pay in full. Okay. Yes, you can also watch on YouTube. It is in this group. I have also a YouTube channel. There are different classes, but the mostly human design classes are in here. So I highly recommend, if you're new to human design, if you never worked with me and you feel activated by this, you put the poll now in the comments, and then you message me, and then you get the link to join for 333 euros next week. Okay, and you will know what the one thing is to focus on to attract clients who are ready to pay. Then the second thing is, what is going on here? My phone is heating up. Okay, Corinna, awesome. Yes, you're in. The second thing is financial. When you have you go to my human. You can go to myhumandesign.com. You can go to jovianarchive.com to get your chart. And there's your authority. And your authority, look, the word authority, okay? Authority means you are in your power, you're in your sovereignty, you're independent from anything else, from your parents, from government, from your husband, from anyone. But your body and your authority is guiding you to the path of least resistance to your manifestations, what you want to manifest. Have you heard of the path of least resistance? Have you heard this terminology before? It's the shortcut to your manifestations. It's your body is the knowing. The body and soul knows. It is never the mind. The mind is just awareness and just overthinking it. Okay? Then to understand that if you want to be, so Mirab, I would love to have you in the pool or in It Factor or right away in the 6-month mentorship. Like I sound like a broken record, but I'm so fucking certain about my offers that they're gonna help you. And you know what? That is what sells. It is certainty, and you need to be all in on your offers and the way how you are without any fucks and no insecurity to attract women to say yes, because you're such an all-in yes to yourself. So how can I help to manifest those 333? So It Factor is currently 2,222, and there's up to a 6-month payment plan. So we're breaking those 2,222 into chunks in, I think around 400. I have to look at it. Yeah. So it's totally doable for you. So Mirab, it's a great question. Can you help to manifest those 333? I tell you, manifesting is action. And this is the thing. It is doing whatever it takes. So Mirab, you could go and get a job. You could sell something. You could ask a friend for the money and say, you know what, I'm gonna invest in my business. I have this strong pull to it. Would you support me? And I'm gonna pay it back. Oh, Lynn. So it's on the 3rd. Lynn is in the pool. Yes, it's on the 3rd. We needed to change the date. It's on the 3rd. So Mirab, this manifesting something is taking action to come up with the money. That's pretty easy. So if you, like Gary Vee is talking about it all the time, doing whatever it takes means really not sitting there like, how can I manifest it? Like, how can you come up with the money? It's really, that is entrepreneurship thinking, solution, not problem. And I'm serious, like everybody on Instagram, nobody on Instagram is telling about, okay, get a job, or sell something. Like, I'm doing all I can, but I'm a single mom, 2 little girls, and I took loans from all I could. I love to be part of this. Okay, so what I can do is you can do 2 payments of all I can think of. Okay, so I can offer for everybody who really feels the pull to the pull and cannot invest, I'm gonna split it in 2. I can offer that for you. I think I did last time. Let me just check something, what I did last time. I love to support all your moms and everybody. If you say, I really, really, really want that, then then we make it happen. Let's see. Okay. What's going on here? Mirab, do you want in? I think you want to join, right? My phone is blowing up too. Yeah. So I can totally make you a payment plan for the pool as well. Message me afterwards and I can send it to you. So that's a smaller payment investment. Where was I? Okay. I was at the point that, okay, financial freedom. This is the last point and then we wrap it up. Financial freedom comes first when you free yourself. Thank you. Yes, I will really want in. Will PM you. Yes. Yeah, I'm also in the poll for it split. Stephanie, I love it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, we do it. I love you girls that you feel the pull and follow the pull. I love it. I honor that. I honor that. Celebrating you. Celebrating you. Let me go into the last thing. Love the way you say my name. Miraf, is that wrong? Am I saying it wrong? I'm so sorry. Mira? Is it Mira? I'm so sorry. No, you got me. Okay. I'm so sorry. Tell me, how should I say? Birthday next week is coming, so okay. Stephanie, when is your birthday? Stephanie, are you German as well? Who's here from Germany? I know Corinna, Flavia also can talk German. Wir können auch auf Deutsch sprechen, aber mein Deutsch ist so schlecht geworden, so my German is so bad right now. Okay, financial freedom. One last code. And Corinna, very sexy. Okay. I think Corinna, you want to join? Yes, I'm German. Okay. The unconscious Jupiter prosperity. Jenny, can you ask me a more specific question? What do you mean? I would love to answer your question. Corinna, I grew up in Ireland, so my English is not really German English. In Panama, oh fuck, that's why, that's very far away. I'm Israeli. Oh, cool, but you're living in Italy. You can say my name in English, Corinna. Corinna, yeah. Corinna, you want to join It Factor? I will send you, send me a DM, Corinna, and I will send you the link for the payment plan for It Factor. Steht der unbewusste Jupiter für den Wohlstand? Okay. I would say no, that would be too easy. So when I look at your human design, okay, these are the last codes, but this is what I teach in It Factor Deeper, what that means for your design. Jenny, du kannst die Frage auch gerne auf Deutsch schreiben und ich übersetze es dann auf Englisch, sodass alles verstehen, okay? So all of you Germans, you can totally comment in German and I just translate it in English. That's no problem. Okay. So Corinna. I don't get it. Send me Corinna, schick mir eine, das ist doch Corinna, oder? Corinna, oh shit. Jetzt habe ich es erst gelesen. Entschuldige bitte, Corinna. Das ist so klein. I'm so sorry. Corinna. Corinna, jetzt habe ich es. Danke. Jawohl. I love you so much. It's so fun today. You made my day. Okay, Corinna. Jetzt habe ich es. Okay, also erst Jennys Antwort. Es ist nicht nur eine Sache in dem Design, was für Wohlstand steht. It's not only one thing in human design that is for abundance or prosperity. It is your alignment. And the more you are in alignment, the more you are in abundance. So have you watched, girls, have you watched my Insta stories? Please, if you do not follow me on Instagram, my Insta stories, do so, because I teach every day a little mini session on there. And what I was teaching yesterday, did you see my before and after pictures? Who saw it yesterday? Me last year? Hallo Sven, bist du da? My hairdresser is on Instagram. Last year, I made 12K per month. Yeah, it was last year was at 12K. After I dipped in the summer, I had emotional stuff in 2020 going on. So I dipped and then I started new. It was kind of a complete new business. In October, I started totally from new and I started with human design and business. So my first month then was 12K and I sold $22 offers. Yes. It is even more important, Miraf, and it will even more. That's what I'm gonna talk about in It Factor as well. So about these things, I cannot talk so much about on here. I will talk about this more on Zoom because Facebook is always cutting you off. But first I want to say, I come back to that question. Ich folge dir seit gestern und deine Story hat mich, yeah, exactly, Stephanie. So this is the thing. I went all in. I hired a coach, no business. And I invested in that coach in October last year, 6,000 euros per month. So my program, the 6-month mentorship program that I offered, and you saw my masterclass, right? The 6-month is exactly what I did the whole year, packed in 6 months that you learn it. And so I've invested in that mentor for 6,000 and I had nothing. Yeah, I came up with the money, I invested, and I went all in. And then I was looking very different than now. Yeah. Ich traue mir nicht in meine Weiblichkeit zu gehen. Stephanie, we're gonna look into that even more in It Factor. Yes. So if you want to also join It Factor, or rather It Factor than the poll for the close to 400 per month in the 6-month payment plan, I would recommend that. This is even more into who you are. If it's more feminine and deine Weiblichkeit, then that's your It Factor. Yeah. And so the thing is with prosperity, to answer Jenny's answer is it is alignment. So then I made less money, but money is just the thing, the result. As I said, the power, the security is in us. So we need to work on that, on this unleashing. And so what happened for me? Okay, Stephanie, schick mir eine Message und wir finden das Richtige für dich, okay? Schick mir auf Instagram eine Message and we gonna check it out. And then wealth or prosperity, what Jenny was talking about, is actually the being. It's who you are. It's your design. And I'm gonna break that down in It Factor, like really deep. It's your profile. It is the whole energy that runs through it. It's not just the one planet or one gate or one channel when they say it's the entrepreneur channel or it's the money gate or whatever. That's mainstream bullshit, human design. I'm studying it for years now. Yeah. And so it's the whole spectrum. And why are people magnetic? Why do you feel the pull towards me? Is because I am so confident and grounded and totally unattached from whether you are watching me, whether you are like triggered by me, whether you join my courses or not. I did my work. From then, last year, you saw it, I was in money fear. I was attached to every sale. I was like a shit show. But then I did my inner work. I hired the mentor. I did it. And now I'm teaching you how to do it. And it is, you know, it is the work. It is the work that we've been doing. But once you got to that point where you fall in your serenity, anything that happens in this world right now is not shaking you anymore. So I don't watch the news. I know what the agenda is and what's going on and what they want and how. After I tell you that after 2025, the world will not love, and also too fast. Jenny, why is it too fast? Just join It Factor and we're gonna fly. There's nothing too fast. You do your pace. I do my pace. You don't do it like me. Please don't do it like me. We find your pace. Hello, human design vibes. After 2025, nothing will be like it was or like it is right now. What is important? You have to have your business. You have to be in financial independence. You have to be in health and in your power to say, no, I don't go with certain pressure. The pressure, yes. Yeah, stay in my energy, Mira. Join the pool. We're going to stay in this community. You can always have support here. The thing is, the pressure rises because they want to keep you small, especially women, to keep you out of your power, to follow them, what they're saying, to manipulate you, to control you. Over the next weeks, fear not you to see. I don't buy into that BS. Great. That's why you are in my world. Yeah. So we have a common sense here. So the thing is that the pressure, what you need to do over the next weeks is follow that pull with your intuition. If you feel something is off out there in the world, don't buy into it. Don't watch the news. Don't scroll on social media. Don't watch Netflix. Get off TikTok. Eat healthy. Detox your body. And learn about how to apply human design and get coaching from me. Yeah. Into your power, building your business, get financially free. We have to to get financially free, you have to break and free yourself from the power that money has over you. And what I showed yesterday on my stories was my evolution from the money is the byproduct. It is the thing. It is the byproduct. It needs to flow in and out. What is important, Jenny, is that you activate your chart in the most empowered way. And this is the being, it's wealth, is the being. And then is abundance, is the frequency. So there's three different things. It's three different things. It's not the same. Do you see that? Abundance is the frequency that you're vibrating in. Abundance is overflow. Abundance is, I always see it as a just like a big ocean. There's more than enough. It's limitless. And this is a certain frequency. And our being, our design, when we fully live it, or the more we live it, the more we are matching this abundance of frequency. But abundance, it's this independence from anything external. So when you set yourself free from the need to have money to feel good, and this is what we go into, that's the whole foundation of the business program. So that you set yourself free from everything, from money, from clients, from inspiration from outside to be inspired when it goes about course creation or content creation. It's all in you. That's why I'm so freaking excited and proud of the 6-figure coach program, because that's it. That's all you need. I'm super freaking excited. So I feel Jenny, it's your time to lead. I know. I tell it, girl, how it is. And I see it and always know it before you even know it. And I know you're triggered, but it's the truth. Like, if you don't move now, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What is the reason to not do it? Tell me. And it's not because you just found me. It's not like this is time thinking. Timing and alignment is abundance. It's then. It's the moment. And when you ask when is the right time, when is the right time? Now is the right time. You take action from your millionaire self. Every morning I get up in the morning and I ask, okay, what would my millionaire self do? She would not give a shit that she doesn't feel like it, or she feels foggy. I know now. And today, to be honest, girls, today was also a day for me. And I feel also, it doesn't matter. You can take a third one. Who says it's abundance? Jenny, it's abundance. I'm like, just go. What we can then do, if you already are in hochpreisigen Programm, Jenny, dann schlage ich dir vor, you and I go Voxer until the end of the year. Und du wirst noch mehr aus diesen hochpreisigen Programmen rausholen mit mir Voxer und verstehen, wie du dein Design wirklich anwenden kannst und wie du deine Programme auf dein Design anwenden kannst. Und wenn du meine Stimme in deinem Ohr jeden Tag hast, you're gonna freaking fly. And then at the end of the year, you're gonna go into my mentorship. Flavia, that makes me so happy. So Jenny, there is a special price for Voxer till the end of the year. You're gonna message me. Okay? Voxer ist wie Telegram oder WhatsApp. Jenny! Corina! Girls, I love you! Und ich freue mich so sehr, and I'm so happy that Flavia feels better. Okay, good. We're gonna close off today. Everybody is feeling better? Okay, I wanna tell you, girls, if you're feeling funky, come here into the group and ask any questions. Share if you're in a funk. I'm in here all the time. Okay, just post something. Let's keep the vibes high because the pressure will rise over the next weeks. We are also in eclipse season, so until Friday, when we have new moon, it's pressure cooker. All the fear needs to come up to be detox. Okay, es ist so wie, als würden ganz viele Pickel auf einmal rauskommen. Es wird so, I just talked about how pimples come out when you detox. It's like, everything needs to come out. It's ugly. I know it's ugly, but we're here for it because then we're much prettier afterwards. Okay. I love you. And if you think that was fun today, you can take a screenshot and put it on stories and let's my picture. Stephanie. Ja, schreib mir, Stephanie, bitte. Okay. But reminder, the special offer is only until tomorrow, okay? Send me a message, make sure to sign up today. Yeah, you're getting that. I love all of you. Okay, take a screenshot, put it on your Instagram, share it, and tag me. That would be fun. And then I'm coming live tomorrow, okay? So let's keep the vibes high all of these days. I'm gonna come in here tomorrow and have fun with you again. That was so fun today. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Bye.